Nuclei is an open source project used extensively by bug bounty hunters and is designed for automated scanning and detection of security vulnerabilities, misconfigurations, and potential threats in web applications. But is this just a tool for bug bounty, or should we be including Nuclei in our pen testing framework? So Nuclei boasts an impressive array of pre-built templates that cover a wide range of vulnerabilities, from common issues like cross-site scripting to more advanced threats such as server-side request forgery. Its greatest strength is ability for you to create your own templates or vulnerability scans. What this means is that you can use a unique vulnerability that you researched and developed, then automate its discovery across multiple bug bounty targets. And if your discovered vulnerability is unique enough, you can seriously cash in on bug bounties. But what if you haven't discovered and written your own unique vulnerabilities? Is Nuclei actually still valuable in a standard penetration test? That's the question, so let's take a look. If you're using Kali, you need to install it before you can actually start to use it. It's a very simple command to get it installed for us. It's simply sudo apt install nuclei. Let it run, and then that's it. Once it's installed, we can launch it at the command line. I'm not going to do a deep dive into how Nuclei is structured, but it's important to know that it uses YAML-based templates to define the scans you want to perform. These templates specify the targets, the methods, conditions for triggering an alert. You can create custom templates tailored to your specific needs and your unique research. But for this example, we're just going to use the basic functionality. You can customize the scan, the concurrency, the timeout settings, the rate limits, and such. But since we're in our own lab, hacking ethically, we won't really need to worry about any customization. We're going to use the Chioptrix Level 3 vulnerable image available from VulnHub. We've used this target multiple times in previous videos, which will give us a good comparison of the scan results we gathered before using other scanning tools, specifically Nikto and WetWeb. So let's go ahead and run a default scan by using the following command. Simply nuclei and our target and our IP address that we want to target. And then we wait. Once the scan is complete, we can see that it identified a critical vulnerability within the Lotus CMS application on the system. This is consistent with what we found using WetWeb and Nikto. However, those tools did not provide any sort of criticality. There are a few tools that maybe would be a better comparison against Nuclei, specifically Nessus, OpenVAS, or Burp Suite, which we will experiment with in later videos. But compared to Nikto and WetWeb, Nuclei was definitely able to find a critical vulnerability within the Chioptrix server. I'm going to give you a brief comparison though between Nuclei and Nessus. Using Nuclei, we only found one critical finding. With Nessus, on the web side, we found 2 critical and 1 high. Nessus actually did not find the Lotus CMS vulnerability though. However, it did find a new vulnerability. It found a path traversal that allows us to view the /etc/password file. So comparing apples to apples, they both had wins and losses when compared to each other. So what's the conclusion? Should Nuclei be included as part of a standard penetration test? To be fully transparent, when I worked as a practice director of a pen testing group, I actually required that Nuclei be included as part of the pen testing reconnaissance phase against web servers. So to be honest, I began this video with a strong bias in favor of including it within a test. Its ability to rapidly scan a large number of targets, much quicker than any other web scanner that I've seen, actually makes it very valuable when efficiency and accuracy are critical within a professional penetration test, which is always. They even just released a browser extension that uses AI for template generation. So seriously, check it out. So that's all for today's video. I would actually recommend that you do a deep dive into the Nuclei scanner. If you found this guide on Nuclei helpful, be sure to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content on ethical hacking. Remember to stay ethical and hack only those systems you have permission to hack. And thanks for watching, and happy hacking.